Friends, how is everyone doing today? I'm back with a little flip through of, or a quick flip through of this composition book junk journal. I'm calling it a junk journal glue book because it's a blank journal and it's a good size, so you can really kind of just take it whichever way you want. But it's in my shop when you see this video, and it's just a quick fun journal that I made. So, and I made one for myself. If you saw those videos where I made my own personal journal. So let's just flip through it real quick. I was going to tell you the size real quick. I did put this pretty grosgrain ribbon on here as a tie closure. So let me undo that. And I've got a good packet of goodies here. And I'll probably add a few more things before it goes out the door, but hopefully it will find a new home, right? But yeah, it's really cute. It's a composition book covered with a cereal box. So this is an actual Lucky Charms box that I cut down to fit on here. And the back is on the back. It's sewn together. And then the inside is covered with some pretty cardstock. Oh, I think I got the hiccups. I hope not. But yeah. Pretty cardstock here. Pretty cardstock here. And it's just a blank journal. So let me show you real quick how it ended up. Because we worked on it together when I was putting the pages in. So I'll just flip through, like, here's some scrapbook paper, and I added a little bit on because I was making these pages. Actually, I made these before I even made the journal. I had them in my stash, and I made some Franken pages, and I ended up using a couple in here. So, as you can see, this is masking tape right here. So, and that's sewn together right there. We've got a calendar page here. Vintage. There's no printables or anything like that in here. We've got vintage dictionary page. This is from a doll, like a crafting doll how to make dolls book. So cute. I got a little flip out there. This is some paper from this composition book. This is another calendar page here. This is just some random paper. It says newsletter on the top that I picked up at a thrift store. Another page from the doll book. This is some like bond paper. Really cool. Ledger paper. An envelope where you can store things. Nice big envelope, and of course you can glue and decorate whatever you want to do all over these papers, write whatever you want to do. Ledger paper. This is another type of ledger type paper. And these are all different ledger papers that I got from estate sales and thrift stores. Some brown paper packaging with a big flip, pretty good size flip out there. I didn't measure. I'll tell you the size of the journal. I mean, you kind of know what size composition books are, but I will measure when we're done flipping here. But this is what we glued together on the last video where we put this together. I still have my paper clips on here. But yeah, we glued those pockets together there. But this is another Franken page. We got a pocket here and a pocket here. And then, so this is one signature, but it's got quite a few pages in here. We counted them last night. Or I did the other video last night, so we counted them last night. So there's quite a few pages. More than I put in my own, actually. I just kept on putting pages in here. So, and this is the back half of what we just saw, the other half of the pages. So we can go through this a little quicker because they're the same, except like here's a picture from a different picture from the doll. It's a doll craft book that I took these from, and the calendar page. This side has a bluebird on it there on look like maybe a holly berries or some kind of berries with snow on it. There's the other side. 2023 calendar. Here's some patterns from that doll book. And then the vintage dictionary and calendar. And then the last page, which is Franken paper. It folds out like this. And that is it. So let's measure real quick. Just so you know, everything will be measurements and how many pages and surfaces and all that will be in my listing in my eBay shop. But this is 7.5 inches wide and about 9 3/4 inches tall. And so yeah, this was a cereal box, and so yeah, it was I kept it in good condition, but it wasn't in perfect condition, just in case you see anything on here. There's a little something right there, not really anything, but just to be transparent so you know what you're getting. And then I'll try to show you the goodies. I mean, I don't see why I can't flip through the goodies real quick. What I have in here so far anyway. So I just put a lot of things in here that you can use however you wish. And they're kind of random, so I don't know, what direction somebody might take this in, so just a lot of random things, but fun things. So here's a recipe card. These are some little pages from a Mary Engelbright book, little one that I have, a little mini book. So some cute little pages, see the little pictures there. So, and there's little quotes on the back of each page. And then these are some National Wildlife Federation, they're seals, or like they're kind of like postage stamps where you can wet the back and stick them down, or I would put glue on them if I was going to stick them down. Some playing cards, really cute. It says afternoon snack, creative child games, and then this is a clear one. These I received in Happy Mail. Look at that, isn't that cool? I've never found anything like that, but I received that in Happy Mail. Canasta card. So that's a game card. In here, a little coin envelope, and I have some whale tail tabs in here. 6 of them, just all different kinds of cardstock, pretty much that they're punched out of. Some actual photos, and these are actual negatives used as the tabs. Some of these stickers that say this belongs to. Try to keep this in a neat, orderly stack here. Just some little, I put lots of little writing papers in here. These are some graph papers that I just rounded the corners on, and here's another one. And then here is these are flashcards. The shaped ones, I picked these up at Dollar Tree. If you saw that Thrifty, probably on a Thrifty Thursday or a Dollar Tree haul, I've shown these on there. So you may have seen them. Here's the other side. Really cute. They're called shaped flashcards. And then here's some of my index cards I'd like to cut up and round the corners. Blue one, a pink one, a white one. And this is just a white piece of paper there where I rounded the corners. So like I said, lots of writing spots or whatever you would like to do with those. Here's some actual whole index cards. There's some pretty colors there. Some note paper. Let's see, this says "You Spin Me Around," and it's a little heart-shaped record on a record player. Kind of very retro looking, with the kind of swirly rainbow there. This one too, another little note paper. Love Bug. Cute. These are white on the back. 2 of each of those. There's some pieces of wallpaper here for you to do what you wish with those. And then this is an envelope that you can open up and do whatever you wish with it. I just have the flap held down with some washi tape so it can stay together. Otherwise it's going to pop open. But see, it's a little. I found a bunch of these in there. They were never used. They're just flat open. All the flaps and everything are open, but they take up a lot of space. So I folded it up into the shape that it's meant to be, a little envelope, and like a little mailer. So it's really cute and fun, colorful. And then these 2 pages right here are from, I think there's 2 there, from a address book, a vintage address book. And some little stickers. They're on their original acetate there. Just some of the shaker stickers I had left. These are stickers. They're labels. And then a frame. This is that frame I had left that you can use somewhere. It'll fit in this journal nicely, so I thought I'd include it. Another like pink paper, lined paper writing spot. And then this is the receipt that I took off the ledger paper that's in there. So I put it in here. And here's the other piece of ledger paper that I cut off. That's where the receipt came from right here. But I went ahead and put that in there. And then this is, I said I would put this in here. This is a little cardinal I had to trim from the calendar page that's in there. And let's see, some pretty paper, just scraps of, you know, cut-offs from the scrapbook paper that I used in this journal. So these are all double. Well, this wasn't used in the journal. This was just a pretty piece I had here. And then these are from the journal, double-sided. This is a good size piece here. And another good size piece here. So lots of pretty cardstock. And then some cards. These are some vintage cards that I went ahead and put in here. This card goes with this envelope. So these came together. And then an extra envelope, just a little envelope. I love little envelopes, so they're fun to decorate and make into pockets or whatever you want. These are some little stencils. This is the A. And I think this is supposed to be like a parentheses or something, I'm not sure. But anyway, they're fun to kind of punch these out and use them in different ways. And then a large playing card. And this is a postcard. And it's a pretty, this is Philadelphia. It's pretty on this side too, actually. Isn't that pretty? Yeah, those are nice. Really nice. It looks like a nice photo. And then this was actually the cover to it, so I went ahead and put that in here in case you want to use that for something. It opens like this, so you could actually use this for a journal cover if you wanted to, but that will be in here. Just like I said, lots of kind of junk journaly stuff and random things. That's what we like to put in junk journals, right? Random junk journaly stuff, so that's what I put in the goodies. I know I have in mind a few more things to stick in here, so I will do that. But yeah, I enjoyed making this, and I'm going to be off to my next project. I do want to make some vintage journals, I think, next, because I haven't made any in a while. So, like, I mean by vintage, I mean like the little golden books and stuff are like that are vintage, but I wanted to make some vintage journals out of old books that weren't little golden books. So I'll show you what I mean when I get that project going. I'm going to make maybe 2 or 3, I'm not sure. So stay tuned for that. I hope you enjoyed this one, and we'll see what happens with whether I make any more of these or not. Depends on if this one sells, because it's kind of something a little different, right? And so, yeah, it's going to be very inexpensive. It's a blank journal, and it didn't take me very long to make it. So, and I enjoyed putting it together and the goodie pack and everything. So, stay tuned for my next project, and I'll see you then. Have a great day.